Look what I have. What is it? It's a little frog. Yeah. This week we're going to be learning about life cycles. And I thought today we would talk about the life cycle of a frog. So let's take a look. Okay. The first thing I want to show you are frog eggs. Look at those. Isn't that weird? We looked at those last week. But yeah, they're all little jelly squishy things called, and those are eggs, and they lay, a frog lays eggs and they float in the water. So I'm going to draw a life cycle. Okay, so we're going to start off with those little eggs. They had a little dot in the middle, so it would kind of look like that. They all stick together. Okay, so first you have the eggs, and then those eggs, they don't crack like a shell, but they open up and out comes, what do you think? This thing. Check it out. Have you ever seen anything like that? What does it look like? Yeah, it looks like a little fish, but guess what? It's called a tadpole. Can you say tadpole? Yeah, that's what came out of the egg. So, let's see if I can draw that. So, it kind of looks like that. A little tadpole. Okay. Well, let's see what happens next. The tadpole starts to grow some legs. Look at that. Can you see? That tadpole starts to grow some legs in the back. Let's see if I can draw that. That might be kind of tricky, but I'll try. I'll do my best. Let's see. There's our tadpole, but now he's growing some legs on each side. Okay. Let's see what happens next in our life cycle. Let's see. Oh, I bet you recognize him now. Now that tadpole looks like what? A frog. Back legs and front legs, but look, he still has a little tail. He's not finished growing yet. You see that? See if I can draw that. Okay, so now he looks more like a little frog. But he's still got a tail. Yeah, I don't know. This girl's not too good at frogs. Okay. We have one more stage. And then that same tadpole has grown to be a what? Frog. Yeah, a frog. Let me try to draw the frog. Let's see. I'm going to draw him like this. Now he's a big old frog. He's got back legs and front legs and no more tail. Let's look at him. The tail is now gone. Okay, so do you see what shape are all my pictures in? They're in a circle, aren't they? Yeah, that's called a cycle. And a cycle keeps going round and round like a wheel. So the frog eggs open up, out comes a tadpole. Look at this. The tadpole starts to change. He starts to transform. Look, his little back legs start to grow. And now he looks like a frog. His tail gets shorter. We would call this one right here a froglet. So we have eggs, tadpole, froglet. And then the froglet becomes a frog who lays eggs. And it starts all over again. This is called a life cycle. Let me write those words. Life cycle. A life cycle. This is the life cycle of a frog. So let's look at it again. Yikes. First we have eggs. The eggs hatch and out comes a tadpole. Some people call this a pollywog. I've read a book where it's called a pollywog or a tadpole. The tadpole starts to change. It starts to grow some little back legs. And then the tadpole becomes a little froglet. It grows front legs, still has a tail, but the last thing that happens is it becomes a full-grown frog who then lays eggs, and it starts all over again. That's the life cycle of a frog. So I'm going to link down below some more videos about the life cycle of a frog. So after you watch this, go down below and click on that link and you can learn a little bit more about the life cycle of a frog. Okay, thank you, boys and girls. Maybe when you're out on a walk, if you're near some water or a pond, you could look for tadpoles. Okay, bye. Have a great day.